Hello again. Every day something new and bizarre seems to emerge from Ireland these days. The Irish Republic always used to be such a stable and conservative sort of place at one time. Now it's at the cutting edge of all the most fashionable things in Europe, from Islam to transsexuals. It must be an exciting time to live in Dublin, I should think. I mean, it used to be such a dull city before multiculturalism and diversity arrived there. The thumbnail to this video shows a Dutch Imam whose parents are from Pakistan. Admittedly, he doesn't look Irish, but then you can never tell these days. We have seen a Miss Ireland who was born in Nigeria, and of course the fastest runner in Ireland is of Nigerian heritage. You can no longer tell at a glance, you see, who might not turn out to be on closer inspection as Irish as Paddy McGinty's goat. After all, Shaykh Al-Qadri has lived in Ireland for 20 years, and I suppose by the present calculus used in such matters, this makes him as Irish as a man who can trace his ancestry back to Brian Boru. Anyway, he wants to be an MEP and represent Dublin in the European Parliament. Why not, you say? I suppose my own doubts centre around the fact that it is far from clear what this Dutch Imam would actually stand for. I have remarked before on a tendency these days for withered and progressive people who are in the fashion simply to string a bunch of words together and hope that they will sound sensible to the listener. Shaykh Al-Qadri is one of those types, as we can see from his campaign slogan, which is "Empower Dublin's Diversity in Europe." This is one of those catchy slogans which sound very forthright and direct, but on reflection are utterly meaningless. You know the kind of thing, forward with the people, and so on. Diversity is, of course, an abstraction, a concept or theory, if you like, and I cannot for the life of me see how an idea can be empowered. If I told you that I wanted to empower Darwin's theory of evolution, you would probably give me a very odd look, in much the same way as if I said that my aim was to empower Keynesian economics or Freud's theory of dreams. It would be meaningless to talk of empowering a theory. However, because the very word diversity is almost as revered these days as the name of Our Lady might once have been, nobody likes to point out that talking of empowering Dublin's diversity is sheer gibberish. Anyway, I personally wish to Shaykh all the luck of the Irish in his efforts to get into the European Parliament. It is to be hoped that the people of Dublin will be forward-looking enough to disregard his somewhat eccentric appearance and see him for what he is, a fine example of what some call the New Irish.